Tokon has a word for us from the lead producer of the game. Just as a heads up, they didn't do this for the first beta, right? There was a thank you from Sony in an email, but after the first beta, there was no this is the first time we're getting a message directly from the lead director or producer of the game. Kind of a unique situation, okay? And I think it's because there was some downing on it. People didn't see the game change and they're also seeing no characters, so there's a little bit of unease that there's been so little new information and so little actually changed, for the mega positive about the core game itself. So it's oh, is this just it? A lot of people are pulling their own conclusions. From the lead producer of Tokon Fighting Souls, we thank you so much to the players who participated in our second closed beta. We also truly appreciate the many heartfelt messages submitted throughout the survey. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. We haven't yet finished reading through every comment, but we are sincerely taking in all the feedback, both the positives and the areas that need improvement. The team is pushing forward with development, and we will continue refining and improving the game based on the opinions you've shared with us. 2026 will be a big year for us. Our whole team is working hard to make this game, a game that you will enjoy for years to come. These are interesting things to say. A title that will continue to grow with its community. We will have more characters to announce, along with more exciting moments where you'll be able to see the game in action. Yeah, that's obvious. Usually, the thing that they would say is that we have a lot more characters and a lot more things to show you. We can't wait to show you. This all seems like really good news. I feel like you can almost pull any conclusion in either direction. But to me, literally talking about how much feedback they've gotten, specifically addressing the feedback. If everything was just good and they were just happy and content with the way things are and are improving, then there's not much of a reason to have this entire portion of the paragraph. We haven't finished reading through your feedback, but we're taking it all in, even the good and the bad, and the team is really trying to continue refining and improving the game based on those opinions. I'd like to think so. Unfortunately, ArcSys just doesn't have a huge history of doing this stuff. The biggest one is Guilty Gear Strive. Very first playable Guilty Gear Strive compared to eventually the rollback version. The game changed a lot. Strive was a little rugged and rough around the edges when it was first playable in that beta state. And that was with the delay-based netcode. And then it made a big shift. And it was oh shit, no, this is a lot better. The game was just more fun to play. It wasn't oh, I hate no Gatlings, I hate this, I hate that. No, Guilty Gear Strive had some funk. Things just felt weird. And so a lot of those criticisms were put to heart, and we were talking about why those things feel weird. And it wasn't just netcode feels bad. No, some things just are giving the wrong registration, man. I don't think there's any way to pull any straight logical conclusion. The game is going to be going through a lot of changes, or the game needs to go through changes, or they're going to keep the game the exact same. Game is not going to be changing that much. But I do kind of feel that if they had no plans of changing the game and they're just anxious to show us more characters, their single player modes, all that kind of stuff, right? Further improve the netcode, the net play, the online experience, then talking about all this feedback that they're getting doesn't seem necessary. They wouldn't do surveys and ask people questions like, is the game boring to play or watch? That's just me, man. That is the weirdest question I have ever answered ever in a fighting game survey I have ever read. I have never had a fighting game survey ask me very distinctly, is the game boring to play or watch? I'm wow. Yeah, I would like to be happy about this. I'd like to be happy that some things can change. I think I'm emotionally, after 6 months of this game existing, getting exposed to it, playing it, understanding it, having an idea of what it is, I feel like I have already come to terms that it's not for me. And is that a problem? No. I'll still be looking forward to the moment that I can come back and play it and just have a good time playing it. Just enjoy it. Find new characters and find a thing that I can jump in and just have a really good time without it building frustration in the pit of my throat, as I'm playing it and shit. Yeah, I really hope that can be the case, but some things are the antithesis of what I enjoy in a lot of fighting games in some ways, man. It's very weird. That might change with a training mode. More than anything, I'll sacrifice any character I want. You can add the entirety of the fucking Fantastic Four. Reed Richards and his stupid face and all of his dumb wife and friends, you can add them all to the game. If they make tagging fun, switching and swapping characters incentivized and fun, if they tone down auto combos, if they make it that there's a clear upgrade path to do really cool things and really good reasons to do them. Like if it plays out like a normal fighting game, instead of just giving you the option of playing it like away, you can do it if you want. It's like, I want reasons, man. I'll sacrifice any characters just so I can have fun. I just want to have a game that really like is just, I just really want to have fun. And even like the people that are really good and really like this game say the same thing. It's kind of hard to find the fun at times, especially from like a fighting game nerd, from people that are actually like nerding out about this shit. Talk to Cloud805 about all this, and the game has a problem where it's like you have to find the fun. For most people, that won't be the case. They'll smash buttons and it'll be great. For any of us that have played like any kind of fighting game from like a 1v1 to like a 2v2, 3v3, now 4v4, it's like, you gotta work for it, dude. Why is Max beefing with the Fantastic Four? Because I played Doctor Doom in every single game he's in. And Reed Richards has a stupid bitch-ass face. And his wife is ugly. And his friends are dumb. And we got our Fantastic Four character. He's in the game already. He's already there. We got the good one. Chill. No, I won't. Not when that Richards and his weird-ass wife, his invisible-ass wife, running around scot-free.